the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a team from the American, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Volunteers will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the... to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There's a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Gets it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Look, it's an offense. You're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable. And honestly, not much.
Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on third down. To the air, it's Horvath. Fires left. And the third down pass is incomplete.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Lewis. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. On the option. Now the pitch. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I don't know how this defense started the football game. They forced the punt on the first drive. First play now, come out, set the tone. Great run defense, forcing a negative play and putting their defense in a good spot.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
And this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football.
Going over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial. Turning it on! And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tennessee!
Yeah, you supposed to.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage,
I'm already doing myself, man.
and the rest.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this
lead.
lead.
Home at like midnight.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. On the run, it's Chapman. He's past the 30. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Man, we can definitely.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. On the option. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
That's the shit. Yeah. It's it.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. To the air, it's Horvath. It's complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Rides to back and leaps it. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Chapman. Still running up the 40. Finally corralled and not before. He picks up the 1st down. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they can put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense hasn't had much to cheer about yet. That play gives them one play. Now let's go build on it and make something happen before the half.
They've got the screen set up. It's a seam wide open. He's brought down. What a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running more, throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically. I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd knows when to bring it. Looking for a man. It's Horvath. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Navy.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Yeah, give me like a classic.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll go to the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Gives him the big stiff arm.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. After the run, now to throw. He lets it fly. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man only has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Wants to throw. It's Horvath. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, midshipman. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, Keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll bring it out. It's Bishop. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Volunteers in a good spot here with second and short.
Get set, get set.
Now the play fake. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top wrong.
It's so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
Hold on, what's that?
You're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Polyester a little bit, and then straight cotton.
Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Throwing right. Complete downfield. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. It's Lewis. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Volunteer! These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the 3rd. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Bryant. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. start this drive from the 18-yard line. Give to the fullback. And he's swallowed up in the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here comes the option. Oh, he's got a chance. Lots of running room. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The option look. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The give to the fullback. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage and time has expired here in the third. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Back to pass, it's Horvath. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Who's that option?
As the offense, you want to get the ball to your playmakers and let them make a decision, let them make a guy miss, but not with that kind of defense. They were all over it right away. No third down conversion.
No. You can't get Ashford. I got 35 in the back.
Oh, okay. Just give me that one.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation. This offense might decide to go for it on fourth down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot in a sudden change situation. Let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that fourth down.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. How about that last drive? Just parked him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one.
It's all extra large.
And here comes the offense on second down.
It's okay. Keep picking up. Put this right here.
Looking to throw, it's Aguilar.
Over this one.
There's the pressure. Myers on the move. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, the defense came into this game with a great game plan, and today they have been challenged, and they have answered that challenge. That was phenomenal coverage, reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the ball. You cannot do it any better than that.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catch a big fella.
Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the right. And he'll step across the sideline after making a good gain on that one. These fans stepping up to help this defense on wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking to throw, it's Horvat. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, I like this, man. Clock running down. You could take a knee. You can be very conservative, but you can tell they're trying to spin this ball, go for the win. I like it. Just don't make a mistake.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. That's caught. It's Smith. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack, down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And some room to work. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They tried the field goal from here. 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's Smith. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll send out the kicker here. And this will be for the win. And he wins it from 40 yards out. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal.
To Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy midshipmen. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a squad from the American, the Navy midshipmen. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Ready for kickoff as we
Navy against anybody, man. Shout out to Sis, man. You know what I'm saying? Just beat Tennessee, nigga. We ain't scared of nobody.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
When you go on the road, man, oh man, do you love hearing the crowd, but more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them and gashing them right out the gates.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Reed. Tight end finds a soft spot. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Hold on,
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
You said 20?
Yeah.
Looking to throw on first down.
You getting the
Grab
shot?
behind the line. It's Moss. Breaks the tackle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team. You want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
And the Aggies will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. That's what a modern fullback has to do, almost like a tight end, to be able to be there and be available for the quarterback in the passing game, Jeff.
Yeah, you got to be able to do a lot of different things, Reese, no doubt about it. It's not just blocking, but it's lining up at different spots all over the field as well, running routes, and then being a viable option for your quarterback.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside and scramble and get first downs.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
That's okay, I can take 3 at a time here.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rides the back on the option to give. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Navy quick to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Nice move to keep running. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Quarterback may change this route. Midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this period.
We got Georgia in this league, though. We're here. Whole different Georgia team. We really ain't got no quarterback or no running back, but we got hella receivers.
So first down here as they go back to work. Off play action on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. How about the little toss out to the fullback to give him a touch?
And you said little toss because they're not trying to throw bombs to the fullback. This is a guy that's going to be more of a possession wide receiver, but if you can depend on him and he can catch the football consistently, you can get those little gains, those positive gains, and keep the defense in the off bounds.
Go with the option, quarterback keeps it himself, and look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your play.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Navy. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in the position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall when the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception,
I'm finna
nice
stop playing.
return for the touchdown.
Coming out with it, it's Owens. They
Niggas
drag him
be
down
gambling
to
on
22.
gambling.
He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short.
Hey, look. They raised the stake.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. At midfield, he's got room. Into the secondary on the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Aggies. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And that is the height of efficiency on that drive. Make a big play. The passing game single snap and get a touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside the spot. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Horvat. Back open in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play.
No, he picked the wrong person. We're just not reacting to that. I got to play my man.
They'll try to get it through the air.
We got to get hands on
A little screen to the running back. There he goes. They get him out of bounds. A couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
He's got it. No chance to run, but still a good gain. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. He'll pull it on the read. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if the throw, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
At the 20, he's got space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone.
Man, that's frustrating as a defense because you got to stop the run. There's a good chance they're running the football here in this situation. Trying to punch it in the end zone. You're trying to go to half with a little bit of momentum. This defense just couldn't make the play to get off the field.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll return it. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime.
Should bring the ball to third down.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started.
Look, bro, this nigga threw his first pick of the game. We didn't capitalize.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Slow ass running back. We caught that slow ass nigga. Nah, his left tackle hurt. Close this game, man.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Now on the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Navy quick to the line.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you...
Hurry on the Jets. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And this defense knew coming into the game with this quarterback's speed, David, they were going to have to be ready for him to tuck the ball and take off running.
But it doesn't matter. You know it, but he's so fast. You don't know about the angles, and you can't tell how fast he get in the game. And he just takes off and makes big plays with his feet.
A little old-school football riding the big fella, and a nice gain on that one.
Yeah, this guy's an athlete, too. He's not just a blocker. He can hand off the ball, and he can go far.
Oh, he's got some space. He wants to take the top off. He caught it. Touchdown, Navy! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many defense they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I'm being texted.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice
That's
job
right.
executing all of the assignments.
That nigga get the feeling confident, bro. You get the feeling too. You don't run the ball. You don't run it like you used to.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22.
Inside zone. Sometimes inside zone all right. Sometimes you gotta do it right.
This nigga got, hey, this is year 3 dynasty, bro. His team
You know what I'm saying?
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Trying to escape and get it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Under fire. And the heat will get home. And the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Moss. Just plowing ahead. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the first down. So you've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here no matter where you are.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Dropping back, it's Reed. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Finds a man all alone. There he goes. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game.
Navy 21, Texas A&M 14.
After swapping ends of the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Off play action. He'll throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Oh, they're after him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up fourth down.
Let's see how aggressive this defensive coordinator is with the lead in just a few minutes left. Sends it downfield, and he's got it inside the 35.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Minus 10 speed, minus 9
Finds his man, it's Moss. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
A lot of times late in games you see this by defenses. They're going to drop back and they're going to take away all the deep stuff, trying to take away all the passing lanes. Nice job getting to your running back, letting him get positive yards, and then let's get up to the ball quickly.
They'll run play action. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Yeah.
Another incompletion on third down.
And this offense has been a struggle. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in the first down and more. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. Not really a huge decision there. You don't want to give up the football at this juncture of the game, and they're able to keep the drive going.
Well, the head coach here obviously feels like punts and field goals are not going to get him back in it, so put this one on your quarterback, trusting him to go out and execute and give your team a chance to win.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up the first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll haul it in, take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
Here comes the 2-point try. Trying play action. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
That decision to go for 2 is going to be questioned and criticized all throughout the rest of the year and all throughout the offseason as well. If you just kick it, you tie it, and you send this thing into overtime potentially, but now because you went for the win,
I just feel like doing that, you feel me, like, you just go ahead and expressing yourself, that shit way I just feel like expressing yourself and just letting them know how you feel is just way easier.
On the move. Runs through a tackle. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Sticks it in his belt. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
One thing you know with this guy, fullback is not going to fumble the football. I think that's why they're handing it off to him in the fourth quarter with the lead.
Navy now facing third and short. Now on the move. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Might be calling a hot route. looking for a productive play on first down. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they were today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
But then the main reason was hygiene. Sure, hygiene.
You said what? Yeah.
Then I started comparing the smell with pussy. I'm like, hold on now, Hershey don't smell that. But Shake can be smelling. I'm fucking up, man. I guess they got that Louisiana type funk, like type smell or something. Like they been outside all day.
Yeah. I don't know, bro.
You said what?
I say, yeah, but I don't know, bro. Yeah, that wouldn't even made it past the radar.
I'm not asking about you, nigga. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, shit better not make it past yours again. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, I know, bro. I'm just mad that it takes 3 years. Like,
Welcome everyone to the home of the Fighting Irish.
it takes 3 years and almost having a kid for you to learn shit.
Stadium. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Navy.
Need you to start picking up on this shit, bro. A little bit faster.
The Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and
I know,
Jesse Palmer.
and I need you to start listening to me a little bit sooner. Cause you been, you know, I can't even say you ain't listened to me. Cause you been hearing me.
They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around.
Yeah,
but the
no, I'm
hands
not.
team is able to corral it.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail.
They'll run the option. And he'll pick up one and brings up 2nd and 9.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you've got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Buying some time. Wide open downfield.
You could meet her next week.
Almost took it all the way there, but it's a
But what you do know is you finna hop on your grind, and you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be trying to bring somebody along with you, bro. Like,
goes to the option. He'll toss it. He pushes his way down to the floor.
for the first time, for real in your life, nigga, you can really just focus on yourself.
You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for...
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, midshipman. Great job by the back on the option.
Now you can save your bread, nigga. If you don't save your bread, then it's on you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Now you can go get the things that you want. You can, you know what I'm saying? And bro, like,
So David, that's gotta feel great getting on the board first.
And settles
and bro, it's just like, man, when you do it this way, it's better because if you do want to go back to that or however that play out, is there.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19.
And that's really for any situation. You try to leave that shit on good hands. It's better. It's better. You can always be like, shit, hey, I was real. I told you what it was and what it ain't. You know what I'm saying? You can always say that shit.
To the air.
It's better to go out that. It's better to go out that way.
Just as he released it on first down.
Now you can go do what you do in peace. You can really go do what you do in peace now, nigga. Like,
quicker or sooner than the quarterback had
for real though.
It's still no
Real
excuse
shit.
to throw the ball off your back leg. You gotta chop up your steps. You gotta get a good base.
Exactly.
Step into the throw.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers
And
gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excited.
And it's not that I don't rock with Shay, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, shit, do it this way. You know what I'm saying? Cause if I ain't care, I would have been like, shit, bro, hey, get the fuck.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing
Hey.
very early in the game. There's a lot of football left.
Get the fuck,
You're in a
bro.
situation where
Get
you
the fuck
could go
away.
for it here and try and answer after your defense gave up that touchdown on the opening drive.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab along the sideline.
Something ain't right with her. That nigga was telling me that shit too. He think he just blow up in that water. He ain't never seen me blow up before. Yeah, bro, yeah, man. Yeah, but I didn't talk to you that day. Was that yesterday? 2 days ago. Not 2 days ago. If I didn't talk to you 2 days ago, I still would have been saying that predicament. And in that predicament.
Yeah.
But when I talked to you and you gave me the steps on how to talk to everybody, I was like, man, it's probably a sign. Like, I really got home and was like, I've been thinking about this since I've been in Houston. Like, I've been thinking about this for a long time.
Even before, when you knew that even when you knew before moving to Houston wasn't like even right when there and then I backdoor and said as soon as you say, yeah, I might be moving to Houston. I said, ooh. like this feeling ain't left you alone this whole time, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Taking on a fellow opponent from the American.
And then, like I always tell you, bro, I just know from the jump, bro. We share blood, fool, and like I just seen everything develop. I seen it happen. It's like I know what you be telling me, but I know what I know, nigga. Like you rock with Shay, but she don't get you googly eyed. Like
that's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. Not much.
Yeah, like when you really think about how you want to do this shit, you know what I'm saying, and think about how you want to do things, it's like I just ain't want you to settle neither, bro, and be like, yeah, this is what I got. She do this, she do that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. It's like, nigga, okay, nigga, every girl down there gonna do that. That's a damn requirement for me to cook and clean, to do some of this and do some of that. That's what you supposed to, like, shit. What you do at your crib? You know what I'm saying? Like,
playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you gotta pass those tests.
yeah, though, you handled that shit smooth, bro. That's all it takes. And it's crazy because I can't tell you how to do it, though, because it's like it's feelings.
Saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some.
Because it's your feelings.
He'll do it himself. Makes his man miss.
So it's like, it's damn near you just having to explain that shit to yourself.
I know he
Like,
doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
They shut him down immediately.
and it was really even before then.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Fires to the wideout. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Navy.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
7, East Carolina, 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be.
Man, bro, you know what's crazy, bro? I don't even know. You know what's crazy, fool? Is me and your mom already knew.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
She'll tell you, bro. We had a conversation years ago.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position.
Everybody already knew, to be honest, bro.
Looking for a man. It's Hauser.
Nah, I hate to tell you that. Like, I had a conversation with Maya. I had a conversation with your mom.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up the first down. An explosive play.
I've been knowing what it was.
Try to keep the D on its heels. Grab in the backfield.
But if you was gonna try and convince me that she was the right one, I was gonna be like, okay, shit, all right then. You know what I'm saying? But I could see, no matter what you used to tell me, bro.
Keep it himself. Nice move there.
I just know,
And
bro.
a good solid
I just
pickup
know.
before the defense cuts it down.
That's what so great about these QB runs? They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs.
Because I have an idea of how you would act if you was really feeling the female. And I say you wasn't feeling her, but I'm saying like that though, on that level.
Your defense was just on the
man,
field
what?
a lot. And so to get a first down, to get that clock moving, to get them a little bit of rest, now getting maybe a little bit of a rhythm offensively, big first down for this up.
Man, you would have been goddamn. What you need, like,
and that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game.
Do you still open the door for Shay?
And as a result, the QB
do you still open up the door, the car door?
Forcing that football into double coverage.
So
that's why my mom said you should never start that shit, nigga.
And it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout.
Yeah, you remember when I told you that?
With a second and long.
Yeah. And do that shit again.
Safe completion on the screen.
He didn't get
I don't care if it's the first date. I don't care if she bad than a bitch. Like, I don't care, nigga.
That was super close.
Hell nah. You don't plan to do that shit every single time, nigga. Hell no, nigga.
Getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first.
Come on now.
First play of the period, first down here.
Hey, but guess what, Mo? I ain't never did it, right? But I can do it because I ain't never did it. As crazy as it sounds, nigga, that's crazy to the bitch. But I can do it because I've never did it.
Oh, I bet the QB is steaming because he did it all.
Now it's gonna actually mean something.
He can tell he's got the matchup he wants on the outside. He's got an open receiver, throws it to him. Great ball, right through his hands. Missed opportunity.
Yeah, bro, I just want you to spread your wings, bro. Spread your wings and go flop a little bit,
You're trying
bro.
to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position.
Go on a couple of dates, nigga, in a week.
On third down, going up top.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I want you to get tired of these hoes. Nigga, come to me and be like, man, bro, I'm tired of these hoes. Nigga, all these hoes want me to do is talk to them and learn them and just want me to go chill and kick it with them, bro. I mean, it'd be cool, but like, damn, like, I really be cool on that shit. That's what I want. I want you to get tired. And be like, nigga, I see, yeah, nigga, now I want, yeah, I'm cool on it.
No reason to be in a big
But until then, yeah, you gotta go through this shit.
Wide open spaces. Turning it on. At the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, midshipman.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself and gets it in for the score.
And the extra point makes it 4-2.
It's a weight off your shoulders.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Man, Mo, on some real shit, bro.
He was looking for some running room, but not much.
I had to do this shit with Lauren.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18.
And I didn't want to do it.
Back to pass, it's Hauser. They're working that left side. And they'll get him down.
Nigga, and I didn't want to, and I really wanted to be with that person. You know what I'm saying, nigga? And I still had to do it, bro.
From the 28.
How you think that feel, nigga? Like, I wanted that shit to work, nigga. Like, but I knew I fucked up. I knew there's nothing else that I could do. Like, my foundation wasn't right and shit.
Unloads to the wideout.
My foundation wasn't right, bro, and I knew I fucked up, bro, and there's nothing I could do to get that shit back was besides to be in the doghouse for 2 years, and it's just like, you know, and I still should have did probably, you know, try, but it's like, nigga, I feel like I needed to do that shit to move forward. I was like, man, bro, don't have her move to Houston. Don't do that. Don't have her. Yeah.
But then when she had told me, oh yeah, I got an interview, I'm coming down to Houston, all
You like, fuck.
Welcome everyone to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy midshipmen. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on a team from the American, the Navy midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
You know what lesson that is, bro, though? Materialistic things don't matter neither, bro. Cause you fuck with your jewelry.
The Demon Deacons will
You want your jewelry, nigga.
get started.
But it's still not finna change.
He'll bring it out. It's Bryant.
Still not finna change this. Not saying that's why she even did it or nothing, but I'm just saying like it's still not finna change. $20 million.
Motion from the back. On the option.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They were able to make a quick stop.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
It's complete. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Talking to this coaching staff, they felt they had matchups in the passing game that they could win, and they wanted to test this defense and see if they could take the top off. When you saw it right there, opening drive of the game, they're being aggressive, they're taking a shot, they come up with a big one.
Go find out
Trust
what
me,
you
fellas,
like and what you
they're
don't.
going to keep taking those shots because they've got some dudes.
I said you finna find out what you like and what you
Big
don't.
legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Horvath. Moves around to clear up the vision. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Navy will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39.
Yeah, bro. You still got love for it. That shit ain't changed.
Give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Demon Deacons are in the hurry up.
A nice job being gas sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
A huge 3rd down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. Running back searching for a hole. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Trying to keep this drive alive. Powers through the defender. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on. With the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense now.
It's a weird feeling for
You
sure.
can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand.
It's your first time ever really you the one who breaking up with the, like, you know what I'm saying? Like on some voluntary shit.
Plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. It's Hutchinson. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play.
She already knows. That's the thing. She already knows. It's the feeling. It's the frequency.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Sends it back in motion. On the option. It's a seam wide open. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Navy!
Really nice job of executing that time by the offense on the option play. Really nice blocking up front. The quarterback there really had a two-way go. He could have pitched that. The pitch guy was wide open, but the QB decided to keep it himself down here in the red zone-ish area. He's able to make guys miss and take it in for the score.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 33-yard touchdown run. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Ball was loose in their own end zone, and the defense recovered it for a touchdown.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end though. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. See if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for room, it's Claiborne. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Demon Deacons want to pick up the tempo. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. It's a running room. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here comes the option. Quick toss. He's loose. There he goes. At the 30. The tag. Touchdown, midshipman. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
They call it the option because there's so many options on the play. There's so many things they can do. The defense did a good job taking away the quarterback. Man, they lost track of the running back. Great blocking. Running back takes it all away for the huge touchdown.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well, and I'd give back that last score. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. The give on the inside. running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Fourth down, and the clock continues to dwindle away. They get right to the line of scrimmage. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
What a great job by this defense. You get the third down stop, you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, fourth down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The option look. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Looks as if he's going to run it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On the run, it's Claiborne. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning on the Jets. Oh, he's got some space. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Man, what a great way to end the first half. It wasn't a perfect first half. A lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot. But here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position, go make some things happen. Force some turnovers, play good in the second half. Who knows what will happen?
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14.
That makes the score Navy 28, Wake Forest 14.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The second half on the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Demon Deacons come to the line in the hurry up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They go to the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Well, they haven't been able to get it done on 4th down so far today. They've missed on their first 2 attempts. Is the 3rd time the charm? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Yeah, and down by 2 scores, I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen. They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now, it is not looking good.
Now the pitch. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, midshipman. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
The running back is going to get the long touchdown run on the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go right back to him. Can't get him to the ground. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. From the gun, the ground game. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it.
Oh, a lot of space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Demon Deacons will hustle to the line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. Fires on the move. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass. They forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Wide open spaces. Turning it on. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Navy! Great job by the back on the option.
And it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be knocked down.
All right, not ideal. Right, not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone. Get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few first downs, get that first down right now.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
From the gun, running back gets the give. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Navy 42, Wake Forest 14.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Hand off from the shotgun. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
As a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Claiborne. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking for a gap. It's Claiborne. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Demon Deacons in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Under fire. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.